everyone, it is Farheen and welcome back to the Love in Doha show. It is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026, and I am thrilled to have you tuning in today for your favorite roundup of stories and trending news from right here in Qatar. We have a deeply meaningful and fast-paced episode for you today, filled with an important community update, essential seasonal safety regulations, an energetic sports fan moment, and a beautiful story of everyday local kindness that will absolutely melt your heart. To start things off, we have a heartbreaking update on the recent industrial event at Ras Laffan Industrial City to keep our community fully informed. The Embassy of India in Qatar recently shared a solemn announcement following the tragic explosion and fire that occurred during a startup of operations at the Barzan local gas supply facility. Qatari authorities have now officially confirmed that 12 Indian nationals are sadly among the 13 individuals who lost their lives due to the technical malfunction. The Indian embassy turned to social media to extend its deepest condolences to the families of the victims during this incredibly difficult time. Official updates clarify that a total of 13 people passed away and 66 others were injured in the blast. In a point of reassurance for the families involved, authorities have confirmed that all individuals currently receiving medical treatment are in stable, non-life-threatening condition. The Indian Embassy is working hand in hand with Qatari authorities to provide full support to the affected families and ensure that the mortal remains of the deceased are repatriated to India as quickly as possible. Furthermore, the Qatari Ministry of Interior reassured the general public that no hazardous leaks were detected and there is absolutely no ongoing threat to public safety or the surrounding environment. Moving on to essential summer updates that affect thousands across the country, the Public Works Authority, widely known as Ashghal, is stepping up with big changes to protect outdoor teams from the intense seasonal heat. Starting June 1st and running all the way until September 15th, any work in open areas is completely prohibited between 10 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. This mandatory midday break gives outdoor workers a much-needed rest during the hottest hours of the day. To make sure these rules are followed to a T, strict compliance monitoring is actively happening to keep contractors and consultants fully accountable. Taking a break from the sun requires more than just standing in the shade, which is why the worker welfare system ensures that teams have access to fully shaded and air-conditioned rest areas to cool down properly. Along with a chilly place to relax, an abundant supply of cold drinking water is always available to keep everyone hydrated. On top of that, safety teams closely monitor daily weather conditions to adjust schedules or completely halt work if the temperature spikes unexpectedly. Mandatory training programs are also a major part of this seasonal push, ensuring both workers and safety teams can easily spot the early signs of heat stress and build a strong culture of care on every single site. Now, if you saw the latest video on our page, you already know that the sports energy in Doha is still unmatched. Algerian football fans absolutely lost it in Qatar after a massive win, and the footage is pure gold. The celebrations were loud, proud, and full of those unforgettable World Cup vibes that we all miss so much. The streets of Doha came alive with singing, drumming, and flags flying high, proving once again that Qatar remains the ultimate hub for passionate sports fans. It is exactly the kind of high-energy, joyful community content that makes scrolling through social media so much fun. To wrap up today's show on a highly heartwarming note, a newly arrived expat in Qatar hopped onto Reddit to share a beautiful story that has the whole community smiling. While stuck in the scorching heat during their very first month in the country, the expat was left in complete awe by a total stranger's gesture after a metro station vending machine refused to cooperate. The lovely stranger stepped in and completely saved the day, showing the kind of random everyday kindness that makes living in Qatar so special. Local residents have flooded the post with praise, noting how safe and welcoming the community is, while sharing essential survival tips for newcomers on handling the summer heat and getting smaller change from the station booths. That is a wrap for today's show. From critical safety updates and summer welfare regulations to viral fan celebrations and beautiful acts of kindness, Doha continues to show its incredible spirit. Thank you so much for joining the Love in Doha show, part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all our platforms for the latest updates. Have a wonderful and safe day, Doha.